SAC.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Once again, a 4-wide set. The lone back is Bateman for LBCC. Mounties will bring pressure again. Dale passes towards the far side of the field. And this one is caught by the Colorado commit, Josiah Blandon. He gets inside the 5 down to the 3.
Well, Wardell Berry on that coverage, the 5'11", 160 freshman out of Pasadena, did a nice job of hanging on for dear life, really, at his waistline, waiting for his teammates to join him and marking him shy of the end zone, which was a very important play there by Berry.
Blandon could not get to that first down marker. It's going to be a 3rd and short. 2-wide set for LBCC. The Mounties jumped, I do believe. And there is some extracurricular activity down on the field after the Mounties got into the backfield of the Vikings. This is an offside penalty against the Mounties. It'll move the chains. It'll be a 1st and goal inside the 2 for LBCC. Still plenty of time, despite the 12-point deficit with 6:55 left to go in regulation.
That was Fa'alua who was in the mix, trying to get into the heads of the Long Beach City Vikings, but that penalty was on Mount SAC, as it is half the distance again. 1st and goal for the Vikings, Chris.
LBCC, they have not scored a single point here in the second half. It's been all Mount SAC outscoring them 24-0.
Let's see if the DBs or the safeties can come up with another pick here. Even the linebackers, active hands. Magalay deflected a big pass there early on in the 3rd quarter.
Pistol formation for LBCC. The quarterback is the backup Dale. The lone back, Bateman. Dale will keep. Gets inside the 2, down to the 1.
Very active hands there by Lolani Fa'alua, the Cyclone commit of Iowa State. Did a nice job getting to Brock Dale in the backfield, tripping him up short of the goal line.
Good to see Lonnie Fa back in there after perhaps twisting his ankle on a 2nd and goal from the 1. Dale will keep again. This time he gets into the end zone. Touchdown Vikings. It's not over yet. With 6:13 left to go in regulation, an extra point would make this a 5-point game. Well, when 1 and 2 square off, you know it's going to be quite the finish. And Ryan Tabajay, you ready for this final 6:13 of action?
I can't wait. I'm very anxious to see how Mount SAC will respond here after Brock Dale led the Vikings down on a very impressive drive here in the 4th quarter.
There's some more extracurricular activity between the teams after the extra point. Alfredo Solis was back in there to add the PAT.
So at about the 6-minute mark here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, where the number 1 team, Mount SAC, against the number 2 team, Long Beach City, continue to punch back and forth at each other, Chris. And right now, Mount SAC is the one that took the latest punch, courtesy of a Brock Dale 2-yard touchdown run, cutting the deficit to just 5 points.
38-33. 6:13 left to go. A very entertaining game tonight. One of the best in the country. LBCC going to get set to kick this one off. The Mounties are now dropping back deep to receive. Looked like they were going to anticipate perhaps an onside kick, but a little bit too early for that, don't you think? It will be booted deep away, courtesy of Alfredo Solis. And it'll be Vons who fumbles it, but then picks it back up, and he goes down at the 13 for not much of a gain.
Well, the important thing is that Vons fell and got the ball, recovered, after muffing it kind of right off of his chest there, Chris. I don't know if he was a little antsy as far as getting hit, but nonetheless, it's Mountie football right now at the 12-yard line.
LBCC, their defense has been a little bit shaky here in the second half. They need to hold right here if they want a chance in this game.
It's only a 5-point game. There's plenty of time here, Chris.
4 receivers set for the Mounties. Shotgun formation. Allo will keep, gets out to the far side of the field, and he's going down after a gain of maybe 1. Second and 10 after the QB keeper by Allo went for nothing. Yes, you want to run clock if you're Mount Sac, but you can't afford to give the Vikings good field position down by just 5 points. 4 receivers set for the Mounties, 2 split out to each side. Allo will fire to the far side of the field, and it's caught by Derek Mackin to the 19-yard line for a pickup of 6. It'll be a very important 3rd and 4 upcoming.
Allo fires doing the bacon at the 19-yard line.
Huge play right here for both sides. Mounties want to keep milking this clock and moving the football. LBCC would like it back with a chance to take the lead. 3rd and 3. 4 wide set for Mount San Antonio College. 3 lined up to the far side of the field. Snap is back. Allo faces pressure. Now he's going to step up and run. He picks up the first down across the 25 to the 27. Justin Allo, the sophomore, moves the chains.
No guts, no glory as Allo rushed for the first down there with just under 5 minutes to play here. Moving the chains and keeping the drive alive. Ball now at the 27-yard line for the Mounties. Is Allo with a very, very important first down pickup there for the Mounties if they want to hang on and seal this victory here at Veterans Memorial Stadium.
1 versus 2. It doesn't get much better than this. 4.5 minutes left to go in regulation. 38-33, Mount Sac leads on a 1st and 10 for the Mounties at their own 27. Handoff Gates spins out of a tackle, but unable to escape another after a pickup of 1 to the 28.
Tony Gates on the carry.
Tony Gates met a whole team or defensive line of Long Beach City led by Josh Fatu, as he's been very active for the Vikings defense here all evening long. A defense that held the offense, the Mounties offense in check for the most part in the first half. Seeing a whole different beast here led by Justin Allo.
3:50 left to go in regulation. 38-33, Mount Sac, they lead. 2nd and 9. They have it at their own 28. 4 wide set once again for the Mounties. Allo will drop back to pass. The deep ball down the far side of the field, and it's almost intercepted.
That was Christopher Gilchrist, the intended receiver. And that was
Keontae Gadoo nearly picked it off.
On the coverage as Allo floated that ball up into the air. About a 35-yard pass there, but thankfully for the Mounties, that ball landed to the ground.
Here we go on a 3rd and 9. 3:36 left to go in regulation. 38-33, Mount Sac leads. The Mounties have it at their own 28. The crowd to their feet here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. 4 wide set, 2 split out to each side for the Mounties. The snap is back. Allo flushed out to his left. Throws on the run, and the pass is caught near a first down marker, but there is a flag in the backfield in the area of holding. It's a holding call against Mount Sac.
It's a big penalty there by the Mounties. Very unfortunate to have a holding call right now as they're continuing this drive here to kind of seal the deal, so to speak, here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Excuse me. The number 1 team, Mount Sac Mounties, battling number 2, the Long Beach City Vikings. And very unfortunate here, Chris, as there's only 3.5 left here to go in the 4th quarter. Now the ball will be at the 18-yard line.
Whoever has the ball to finish might win this game. Now it's a 3rd and 19 for Mount Sac. After the holding penalty, they're back at their own 18-yard line. 4 wide set. Clock running under 3:15 left to go in regulation. 38-33 Mounties. Snap is back. Allo pressured, throws over the middle, incomplete. It was hit as he threw. The pass did not make it to Derek Mackin, the intended receiver. And with 3:04 left to go, the Mounties have to punt, and down by 5, the Vikings are going to get the football back.
Well, Scotty Fowl, the defensive end, 6'2", 252, brought the pressure along with his teammates and made sure Justin Allo wasn't set to throw that ball, as Allo had to rush that ball before taking a sack. The Mounties punting here with 3:04 left in the fourth quarter.
Christian Fulham from inside his own 10. Back to receive is Bateman. He'll call for a fair catch, and he'll make it at the 38-yard line. So that is where the Vikings offense will have 2 minutes and 57 seconds to get into the end zone. If they score, that might be enough to win this game.
What other way would you have it as the number one offense in the Central League and the number one defense in the Central League? With 2:57 left to go in the fourth quarter, Mount Sac up 38-33 on Long Beach. Both units, offensive juggernaut in Long Beach City. The swarming, fast defense of the Mount Sac Mounties. Let's see who can get the job done here as the Mounties are still on top, 38-33.
You ready for the finish?
I'm more than ready. I can't even sit anymore.
Mount Sac, only one timeout. LBCC, they have all 3 of theirs. Brock Dale will pass to the far side of the field, and the pass is caught. Daquan Hampton will pick up 7 yards on first down. The USC commit has been somewhat quiet here in this second half.
I do not want to see him wake up right now.
5 wide set on the 2nd and 3. Snap is back. Dale will pass to the far side of the field again. Once again, it's complete into Mountie territory. Down to the 43. That's Ontario Bateman. Kenny Potter started this game. Left to what we believe was an injury. Now it's Brock Dale for the title. 5 wide set. Dale, once again, a quick pass. Bateman slips a tackle inside the 40, gets inside the 35, and he's all the way downside the 31-yard line for a pickup of 14 and a first down.
And Long Beach City continuing this drive. That's his 3rd straight completion to his top 3 receivers. As it's first down now, and the ball continuing to move here, Chris.
2:17 left to go in regulation. 5 wide set once again. Dale, another quick pass, and this time it's incomplete. Behind his intended receiver, Michael Witt. The first incompletion of this drive for Dale and the Viking offense. It will stop the clock at 2:09 left to go. It'll be a 2nd and 10 for the Vikings at the Mountie 30.
Tamavena bringing that pressure, Chris, right up the middle and hitting Brock Dale, making sure he wasn't set to throw that ball.
5 wide set once again. Mounties look like they want to bring pressure. Now Dale going to change the play at the line of scrimmage as he looks to the sideline to get a new play. On a 2nd and 10, snap is back. Dale, pressure, throws over the middle, has a man. Flag flies in after a pickup of 6 to the tight end. We'll check the flag. This is a crucial flag right here with 2:02 left to go. It's against Mount Sac.
They called a pass roughing the passer on Mount Sac as Tamavena met Brock and sacked him cleanly as he was throwing the ball. What can you not do to the quarterback? As frustrating as that penalty is, it is first down for Long Beach City. Mount Sac has a big defensive stop here coming up if they want to seal this game.
Under 2 minutes to play, the Vikings have it at the Mountie 15 on a 1st and 10. Dale will drop back to pass. He'll fire inside the 10. Bateman gets it inside the 5, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Long Beach City College. They take the lead with 1:49 left to go in regulation.
So Long Beach City doing a fantastic drive, showing why they are the number 1 unit offensively in the Central League. The Mounties defense have to grin and bear it, as there is plenty of time here for Allo. 1:49 left to go here, as Long Beach City has punched back, as Mount Sac scored 24 unanswered points to begin the third quarter and the second half. There's a timeout on the field now, but the Mounties, number 1 team in Southern California,